Hello guys, I'm back with another video in a long time, and this video we're going to be discussing how to make a Pac-Man game. So, I actually made one of these. It's a demo project, so when we want to make like a better game, we can just, expand to more, like whatever the lines are called, more monsters, more, coins-ish. But this is just a demo version. We can always copy the code over to a bigger game whenever we want. So yeah, so let's click on the folder. Oh my god, nope, not this. Just a second. Okay, so I'm back, and there might be a lot of background noise, maybe like clicking ish. So yeah, and let's click on the folder icon, and okay, not this one. This was actually a further project we're going to be doing in the future, of course. It's called a Scratch OS. I think I made a Shift OS video. It's this project I worked on. I don't know if I actually made the video, but I think I'm going to be releasing it maybe in the next 2 weeks-ish. So here's the demo version. We can always make a bigger version, of course. You can see there's only like a couple of lines and a couple of dots and one monster, of course. So we can always change that later. And the movement in this game is not that advanced, but you can just get like a couple of variables and put timing on it so it doesn't move that. And I just don't want to do it right now because this is a demo, of course. So we can always change it in the future when we want. So first of all, let's code this little the character. So first we want to do a one green clock clicked and get a forever loop. And then make 2 costumes. This is the open costume and this is the close costume. Of course, it always, opens and closes. I think that's how a Pac-Man works. I never played it. I just got this idea from somewhere, So switch to costume by open, wait 0.5 seconds. Switch to by close. These are just like the costume names, of course. And then wait 0.5 seconds again. And this keeps on happening. So this icon right over here. So yeah. And then we want to take another piece of code. I think I'll be linking this in the description down below when I make the actual version, because this is a hard piece of code to copy down. One green flag clicked. Keep 2 variables in the game: dots remaining and points scored. Set the dots remaining to. I set it to 3 because it's a demo version. Point score to 0. And go to a certain location in the game. Of course, this is the location I wanted to go to, so I put go to this location. Point in direction of 90, so it points this way, of course, because that's a 90-degree angle on the protractor. And keep in forever loop, and inside the forever loop, we're gonna make movements. I think I made this video a long time ago, about like 9 months ago, I believe. Right arrow. What I did then, I only used arrow keys, so if we want to change that, you just go down here and then get a OR block, put this inside an if loop, and then put key right arrow pressed or key D pressed or something like that, So for the left, you don't need to really do -20 for the left. You can there's another separate block for it. That's turning left. That's what this icon indicates over here. And down arrow, -10 steps down, and then up arrow, move 10 steps up. So yeah. If touching color, well, it doesn't really have a color, but it's the color white, and that is this color right over here. So if you want to make sure for good, because I think it got messed up a couple of times. So let's just get this exact color. I think it's like 0050 000. Yep, it's 0000. It really doesn't matter. It's always white. So if touching mob stop, then stop all. And I named this thing mob because I play a lot of Minecraft, and yeah. So we're gonna be getting to this code later on in the video, and how the game, if touching. What is this? I think this was just a block that I accidentally put in here. We're going to be removing this. It doesn't really matter because there's no black in the game, of course. So don't mind this part of the code. You don't need to put this if then loop but you do need to keep this one. If, and then keep and block dot scored is equal to 0 and point scored is equal to 3. Then broadcast, and I want to get to dots remaining is equal to 0, not points scored is dots remaining is equal to 0, not dots remaining is equal to 3. And yeah, just do what I did here. It's really, and then broadcast clear off mobs. We're gonna be getting to this broadcast in just a little bit, or I can just show it to you guys right now. So when I receive clear off mobs, hide, and then of course you don't want it to hide in the keep of the game. So, and then go back inside the code, make it click on the show bot inside looks. So just say one green flag clicked, show, and then we're gonna be getting to that in a bit. So, and then set voice to tenor or tenor, I don't know if you like that in the game. And then always ask this too, so we can get the answer from the typing box. If answer is equal to yes, then speak okay, ending game, wait 2.5 seconds, stop all. If answer is equal to no, okay if you wish. Of course nothing's gonna happen, but I just put this in here because I was bored and I just wanted to make more code. And over here we have when green flag clicked. This is for the coins, of course. I actually made two different types of codes on this, but I made a lot of codes on this, but I think this works best because it's really not that much. They all work the same, but this is just easier to make. So when green flag clicked, show, go to X this, and forever, and we're going to be using these two variables again we made in the beginning. If touching Paxter, and the Paxter is the name of the sprite, hide, change point scored by 1, change dots remaining by -1. So this minuses the dots remaining to 2. So, and you're gonna do the same for all of these. Like you can just duplicate it if you want, and then you can make however much you want, but just make sure that you put that in just make sure you if you can make how many coins you want, but just make sure you set the variables to those and then make the code variables to those also. So yeah, hi, yeah, we got this, and then we gotta do these types of code again, but now what we're gonna do is just change where the X and Y values are and do that to this too. So let's get to the mob. When green flag clicked, click on show, go to any area you want. I chose this area of the game, and wait 3.5, isn't this supposed to be 3.5? Just, sorry for the, okay, wait 3.5 seconds, forever loop, point towards Paxter, and if you guys remember where we used this before, we used this in the zombie shooter game about 3 months ago. I actually referred to that game to put this because, I forget, of course. Forgetting is kind of cringe, So I just refer back to the game. It's always good referring back to games and checking what type of code you use there. Maybe it might be useful in future games, like this Pacman game I'm making right now. So this is just a demo version, of course. So yeah, if color purple is touching white, then go to this and wait 1.5 seconds. So if this is touching this, go back here, because you don't want this to go through lines and just get to it. I'm gonna change this in the future by not going through the things and going wherever it's willing to go. I'm gonna make it better in the future, but currently this is what I'm using. This is alright for now. You don't want to get used to this though. It wouldn't be that good. I didn't watch any YouTube videos or read how to do this. I just this is just some kind of code I got created. So yeah, and we also have, I think that's it. Let's check out the game, whatever. you can get, okay, it ended because, you know, it's touching the white. Basically, this calms down when, you know, you're pointing near it, because that's how it works. The white, you know, are, you know, blocking it from coming this way. So only when you're here, it starts activating and running after you. So yeah, it's really not that complicated. No code for doing that. It's just like the normal game, where it is, you know. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Hope you like it. Click the subscribe button and, well, enjoy.